Coming up on Soap Center. This young star is a real-life bride-to-be and a first-time Emmy nominee. Meet this talented actress from CBS's As the World Turns when Soap Center's special contributor Mimi Torchin welcomes her in.
So before I ask anything else, I have to know, what was the first thing that ran through your head when you found out you had an Emmy nomination?
I know. I don't know. Nothing ran through my head, and I was like, everyone just freaked out. And Christina was sitting right next to me, and then he said, "Is Christina there?" And I said, "Yes." And then I handed her the phone, and she started screaming, so we all started screaming again. And then he said, "Okay, is Annie there?" And I was like,
God.
"Okay, this is my competition, my two favorite girls." So I was just thrilled, and it's so nice to have someone to share it with. You know?
Now, I know that you and Christina, though, are very, very good friends.
Yeah.
So is this like causing any friction between the two of you?
No, definitely not. In fact, I would rather have it that way because it's fun to experience it with someone. And I didn't really realize that till that day when I handed her the phone, and I was so happy for her instead of being like, you know, I'm against her. No, it was like, yay, let's do it together. We'll go look for dresses, we'll go to all the parties. So this year we're gonna live it up together.
So whenever anybody gets up there, you know, and they make their speeches when they win their Emmys, they always say, you know, I didn't do this alone. Who do you think of all of your co-stars has really helped you with their work get this nomination?
Oh, that's a tough question. There's so many. The first person that comes to mind is Trent Dawson, who plays Henry, because Katie took a major turn for the best when he came on the show. The relationship that Katie and Henry have is very unique, and it's very fun. And then, of course, John Hensley, it's like seamless working with him. You don't even know you're acting. And then Paul Layden. We're friends in life, so I think that really translates. I get a little bit from everyone.
You've had some help, but you stand pretty well alone, too.
Thank you.
But you're not alone.
No.
That's the good news. And in real life, you're not alone either. You have a darling fiance, Artie Colombino, right?
Colombino, yeah.
When you met Artie, besides the fact that he's quite good looking, what was it about him that struck you?
Well, he is definitely good looking, and it's probably a good thing because I was not looking at the time. Stephen Bergman, who's a photographer for the Soap Press, actually introduced us. When we were talking, and he said, "Oh, have you met my friend Artie?" And I was like, "Oh, no." You know, because I really didn't want to be introduced to anyone at that time. And then he walked up and I was like, "Oh, okay, bring him over." We just connected on a level that you can feel. You know how it is, you just meet certain people and you know that you're going to be good friends with them. And that's what I actually thought when I first met him. I thought, what a great guy, so down to earth, so talented, so sweet. I could just tell that he was a good person, and I wanted to be friends with him.
You're very young. You don't have any qualms about maybe that you're settling down with one person for the rest of your life?
I was worried about that. I thought, oh, look at the business that I'm in, and people come and go and have these affairs, and I was really scared. What I've realized is that we think the exact same way about the business and about life in general, and just that your love relationships and your friendships are what's more important than anything. It's just, life is not about being on TV or getting this role or whatever. It's about your relationships with people, and I'm so thankful to have him. He's such a beautiful person, and I'm not going to let anything else get in the way of that. So.
I've heard that you've said, and I've read it, that you lead a charmed life. Do you feel that about your whole life, basically?
Yeah, basically I do. Ever since the time I was a little girl, I've always just thought, you know, oh, that makes me emotional too.
That's fine.
I've always just wondered why, you know. Why do some people get such a short end of the stick and I don't, you know. The only thing you can do is be thankful and give of yourself to others. I think maybe that's what I'm here to do, because I really want to do that. It's really important to me.
Well, I hope that all your dreams come true. You have happy endings and beginnings. I'm sure that you'll have exactly the life you want to have.
Thank you.
I'm very happy that you came to do this.
Much.
Soap Center, the world of soaps like you've never seen it before.